Hello everyone, this is Skyhawk, or sorry, I'm really gonna get used to this. Hello, this is Tim Shin Gaming, and coming back with another episode for Minecraft, for my Silver Meadows. Well, I've done a little bit since I last did a video. Oh, oops. Well, on the plus side, I have, feather falling and a few other things. I now have also netherite as well. Cute. Alright. While I will admit I've done some changes to my base, or my mountain, mostly only for, and I've been clearing out some of the trees to get more wood, but mostly been focusing on, finishing up the mountain. I got a fair bit done, obviously. Doesn't feel like I'm getting up very high doing this. Thanks to this, I can now move as far as I need to. Now, I want to build a forest, kind of like a little mini meadow over here. But I'm thinking instead of doing the generic trees, as you may have noticed, I also took out the mountain, the little mountain that was there, because I want to build like an arch, because this is going to be like the entrance to my dwarven kingdom. I want to build something there, like have trees. But I kind of want to build them by hand and not rely on, obviously, other things. Well, on the plus side, I can actually get up top. No. Well. Well, basically, I kind of got tired of relying on scaffolding blocks. So I do have means to get up top. And I just got hit by something. Ow, one of those. Yeah, like I said before, my fiance's also been building in an area too. And as you can see, at least from the distance, that it's coming along pretty nicely. Alright. Alright, probably best not to do this right now. But no, I'm pretty much at the point where I want to... Alright. And also, I had this happen too. basically, my fiance was able to get up here to put. Well, basically, I prefer the trident as my symbol, more or less. As well, basically, for those that know me, I've been involved. I liked reading the Percy Jackson books, so I kind of am a little more lenient on that one. But yeah, now there's some areas obviously that need to be fixed here. Alright. While I do have feather falling, I am not in the mood to want to break my armor specifically. Because I'm already taking some damage, so... Go away. I know. What the heck? Really? Leave me alone. I know I'm technically up here while it's nighttime. But, oh well. This should help a little bit so that maybe... Oh, ooh, that was not nice. Yeah, that's the one downside to this is I put plenty of waterfalls, which I will end up removing once I've gotten the base fully done. Well, yes and no. Basically, I'm planning on having water, but not like that. Well, in a way like this, but not. Which, actually, this could come out pretty well. Basically, I want to make the mountain look a little differently, like having some rivers to go through it, because obviously it would normally have that. But, like I said, I want to see how that's going to go first. As for the actual mountain itself, I think I've only need to have like maybe 1 or 2 more trips. Yeah, this actually was funny. I took down this whole mountain. It took me like a whole day to do that, or a few hours, and it turned out that, ironically, it gave me almost all the resources I needed. This is probably not the best time to do this, but oh well. Yeah, basically I want to build my own trees. Like, some of these trees are looking pretty good, but I want to build my own trees for this. Well, I'm not quite ready to start building. I'm getting close. I've gathered what I think is pretty much all the resources I need for this, but not quite there yet. Alright. I mean, I think I've mostly gotten myself decked out to where I need to be. Obviously outside of a few minor things, but... It's funny, I actually have a moss block by accident, but... Arguably, I probably don't need the moss blocks at this... Well, I need is an awkward term, but still. Alright. No, I'm basically... I will collect this. I'm just going to go to my lava spring to get more. Before I do that. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I actually... My normal lava spring ended up actually giving me more than I thought it would. Because in one hand, I can get quite a bit. On the other hand, it actually is a bit long. Basically, this actually connected the whole way around to my secondary spot, which I thought was hilarious. Alright. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. I'm glad I did this then. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Alright. That's just hilarious. I mean, in one hand, I thought that was possible, but... Oh. Okay, so I'll still have more to do, but... I wasn't sure that was going to happen, but I thought it could. I'm just seeing if there's more. Apparently quite a bit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Wow, 7 diamonds. 7 diamond ores. That is crazy. And I wouldn't have actually found that had I not done that. I mean, I just went through about... I had about... earlier today, I had accumulated about 27 ores, diamond ores for this last batch. So I was like, oh, I was happy, and especially since a bunch of them were ones I never found. I hadn't actually found them. They were just there. Oh, well, that would have been a way to... Of course, well... No, I had been trying to repair my tools. And I was just thinking, like, well, how can I repair it? As my fortune pickaxe was getting low and I needed to repair it, so I was like, alright, well, what can I do with that? And it worked out, obviously better than I thought it would. Oh, right. Oh, right. My shovel is actually one I need to repair first. honestly. I just don't... My problem is I don't know if I actually need to use the levels for enchanting now or not. Because I'm so far... I have mostly all the enchantments I need. So I'm kind of unsure yet what to do with that. But, oh well. This is something I'll deal with later. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need to do this too many more times. Well, I think that's probably good enough. So then tomorrow, or whenever I get a chance to, I will have the means to do so. Because the last check, I was pretty close to the ground when I did my last set, so I should be close now. And as I said, I am not a very skilled player at Minecraft, so I'm still learning things. And I've just recently found out how to make smooth stone, which I'm glad I did because now I have a better tool for making some of the structures that I want to build for my dwarven mine. Because the smooth stone would actually be good for what I want to do. Alright. Like I said, I had a few trees. I'm actually at the moment just kind of waiting for my structure to, my building blocks to be able to be smelted properly. Now, like I said, I'm thinking that I'm still going to use this as a tree farm, but I'm just unsure as of yet. Because main reason is I want to build some trees around here, but I think I'm going to want to build my own. Because while these trees are nice, I think I kind of want to do it differently. Like some, like say this tree, or I think this one's actually one of my favorites that I've seen. Is this one, or this one. Like these turned out pretty well. But obviously there's some room for improvement on some of the others. Alright. Because the big, nice, tall ones I don't really want to take down. Because it does take a lot to get to that point. And then as basically this world me and my fiance are building together, I have more or less, she gave me wanted me to also build some stuff. Or at least she's making it so that I can build stuff in that village that she was working on. if I wanted. Because I kind of want to build this as my own personal, like, big world. And funny enough, because I said I wanted to do like an omega tree kind of thing. Now, if you want to know the real basis of that particular statement, you should check on the Hermitcraft videos that are out on YouTube, because they were the ones that coined that phrase. One of them, known as Iscal85, was the one that actually gave me this. Well, I had the idea originally, but he was one of the first people to do one like that. And I've always thought it'd be kind of cool to do that. So, I might as well just take this one down then too, if that's how it's going to go. But yeah, I'm starting to get better at planning out how to build stuff like this. Because I know that eventually I'm probably going to... Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to finish my build from the Dwarven Mine. I know eventually I'm going to either... I might actually end up hitting a stumbling block if I feel like... Because once I finish this, I don't know if I'm going to want to go right into the terraforming or if I'm going to want to take a little break. But we'll see how that goes. Well, on the plus side, I'm getting a lot of apples and saplings. Basically, this way I will never run out of wood again. Ever. Because that's the one thing I was getting annoyed at, is there were times early on where I just could not get resources. Because the amount of wood I needed for making sticks to make my iron gear was not good. And then... As if that wasn't bad enough, and then I'm having to find trees. So, this way is a little better. Let's see. Okay, so... I mean, I'm getting a bunch of logs. I'm probably going to want to change some of them, because I had an idea that I'd seen recently, because a content creator in the Minecraft store had put a pack in, or a map that they'd made. One that I thought was really cool was they basically had a giant tree that... I think it was a team of people that built it, but I don't remember from what I was told about it. But it's a really nice looking build. Now, I'm not going to put the amount of effort in to do what they did, mainly because there's a lot to do for that if I wanted to go that route. Basically, I want to build my own world for the Silver Meadow. But, admittedly, that's going to take some time. So, what I'm going to do instead for right now is... Oh, don't do that. Oh, give me the bucket. Is I'm going to try to do slowly, one by one. Now, my current project is going to be a Dwarven Kingdom. I'm hoping one of these days I'll be able to play on the computer so that I can do it a little better. Because I know full well that some of the stuff I'm doing right now would be a lot easier if I had, well, I will admit, technically, having like the world tools is more something for doing like creative, but still. All right. I mean, it's kind of funny because of all this lava that I had to replace. Well, on the plus side, I got a new spot to gather stone from if I need more. Because that would have been a pain to do. But, oh well. Oh, right. I forgot. That's not the way to go. But yeah, I basically ended up caving in a lot of this stuff. And that was probably pointless to do, but it's just I'm still not used to this because I actually went this way a while back. Now that I've cleared out enough of it to do what I need to do, I sometimes forget that I need to do that. But, oh well. Okay. Still got a little ways for that, but... But as for that new map that I found, it actually will give me some inspiration for stuff that I've wanted to do, but maybe don't have like the premise of of knowing what I want to do. Because obviously the fact that the mountain that I'm building is not like massive, but I'm just not sure yet as to what I want to do for that. Oh. Well, that would have been helpful. It's funny because I've been literally trying to use those kind of books for... Well, basically, I've been slowly, while I've been working on my mountain, I've been slowly looking towards not only trying to get good enough to fight a wither, which I'm still not wanting to do, and to fight the Ender Dragon so that I can finally get access to Elytra, and easy access to the, well, that really sucks. Alright, I guess I don't need that, after all. Alright, well, I'm putting that back then. Basically, the two main things that I have left to do for the survival part of the game, which would be to fight the Ender Dragon and defeat the Wither to get a Wither Star, which I can make a beacon out of. That's something I would like to get, just because it would make mining easier. Oh, right. Library's over here. That just kind of sucks, because I thought I'd have more than that. Alright, anyway. Okay. Alright. I got power 2 on it already, so that's... I'm just trying to see what else I can do for my setup so that I can eventually get enough to take on the enemies of the game. Now, the Ender Dragon, I mostly know what to do. It's just I need, and I have mostly everything, I think, to fight it. I just, in some ways I don't want to, but because it's like, while I have the means to make rockets, firework rockets, I just, it's more of a personal opinion that I just don't want to do it. Because unfortunately, not only that, I wouldn't have access to any more shulker boxes at this time, because the trader that I got the shulker shells from, I have not been able to find again. And I haven't had much luck since then, so... Yeah, it would be nice to be able to go into the end and finally deal with that, but for now... Yeah, that's the one rub with this is, I always seem to have like one stack of stone that's not full because I just don't have the resources. Which kind of sucks in some ways, but oh well. Another thing that I find annoying is that smelting metals like copper or iron seems to do a lot better when I'm trying to repair gear than this does. Oh well, no big deal. Alright, well, now I've fully stocked for that. Hold up. Okay, I guess I miscounted. You and me. Well, it looks like I have just a little bit more mining to do, but other than that, I pretty much think that's about all I have time for today. But I will be getting back to my mountain tomorrow to hopefully get it started and possibly finished. So again, I know this wasn't probably not the most exciting episode, but got a little bit more progress done, and eventually we'll be heading back to possibly finishing the mountain. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next episode. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.